The question is whether by the time they assume office, people become old and therefore, to that extent, they are little infirm in terms of exercising office and authority. Now, that statement was true certainly maybe 2 decades ago when the average age of those in public office, I'm talking of ministerial office, was above 55, 60, for instance. At least that's what I remember from my working experiences in the government. But towards the end, especially after the 21st century began, around 2010 or so, there was a dramatic fall in the age of those holding public office, especially ministerial office. And from about 60 plus, it came down to 50, 52, etc. And now I'm told, there are states where people in the mid 40s also hold ministerial office. And so it's not really true to say that only old people are holding public office. But to my mind, having seen many of them work and perform, age is just a matter of the mind. I think more important is the experience they have got, the quality of their decision making, their commitment to make government work, their belief in good governance, and finally, the way they look at public interest. Those are the factors that are, to my mind, critical in judging whether a person discharges his or her duties in ministerial and public offices effectively. And I think that the balance of advantage lies with those who are capable of putting all this together, regardless of whatever age. Of course, when you become rather old, you're infirm and therefore you cannot connect with the people. Those are all very valid assumptions. But age by itself, I think, is not material, nor is it a determinant in judging the performance of people in public office. That is the first response I would like to have. The second question has to do with social media and the role of the youth. And I think, it's very important that youth must express their views on social media, especially regarding the leading issues of the day. And I find that, somehow, although social media is widely used, that kind of sustained and critical discussion on public issues is lacking. And it may also be because by and large youth are apathetic to these issues and they are only concerned with what makes the buzz, what is cool and so on. I think it's very vital for young people also to discuss issues like the Human Development Index. Why are, for instance, certain regions backward compared to others? How do we improve the quality of response within the public system? How can the efficiency of implementation improve in the public domain? What can we do to also improve regulatory matters? How do we improve probity and integrity in public life? Those are all not issues that are limited to a handful of people, but it is the young who should comment on this and who should evolve some kind of an approach and guideline so that together we can improve the way things are happening in our country. And this kind of a sustained debate and this kind of a sustained input from the youth is something that we can really look forward to when we celebrate the World Democracy Day and so on. Because at the end of the day, democracy is for the people, by the people, and to the people. And the people, considering our own country has such a huge demographic profile of young people, they should really take greater interest in all these matters and be at the vanguard of change and of all the other things that we require India to be in the 21st century. Thank you.